Hello and welcome to another video in the Twin Flames Healing Journey teaching series. This is Molly McCord and I'm sharing with you more insights about this very unique and special experience, what it means to be a twin flame, and everything that comes up along the way. So today we're going to talk about a juicy topic, and that is sacred sexuality. And this is really important because the divine feminine and the divine masculine, when they merge and come together, they activate a bigger life force. It's the third energy field. It's where things converge, and it's explosions, and it's orgasms, and it's the big ecstatic energies that we experience with another person. And that is one of the amazing gifts of being in a twin flame connection, is that not only are you then able to share this sensations with other people, but you're able to understand a different energy field of love. So I hope that you have your permission slips for this for this video topic. I'm not going to hold back in talking about this. It's really important. And so, we're adults here. I'm assuming you're an adult too, so we're going to talk about sex and what that means and why it's so vital to this experience. Now, I've talked about how the twin flame journey is about being the 3.0 human, and that means that you have different functions, capabilities, and you're here to experience life in a different way. You are a leader, you are ahead of the pack, you're ahead of the crowd, you have more energy at your disposal, and with that comes more responsibilities. You still have pain and challenges and healing. All of that's just part of the human experience. But as a twin flame, there is more that you're able to do because your mission is to generate love on this planet in all forms. And that love first starts from within you. You are responsible for yourself as the vessel of love, self-love, self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence. All of that comes from within. But when you are activated, when you have spiritually awoken to more of who you are, your energetic powers, your spiritual gifts, your intuitive capabilities, all of that lights up, and you become this divine version of the feminine or the divine version of the masculine. So divine feminine and divine masculine are these two fully awakened beings, and I'm seeing it as you've got all your energy centers lit up, you have all batteries fully charged, you're ready and raring to go. And because of that, you have a different aura, different magnetic field, different energy that people are drawn to. Maybe they're captivated by it. It can be a charm. It can be a magnetism. It can just be an energetic pull. When you are fully in your power and in alignment with who you are, all these energy centers within you light up. Now, in other videos, I've talked about the chakras. And just as a quick review, the bottom three chakras are masculine. The top three chakras are feminine, and they converge and meet in the heart chakra in the center of your energy field. And so being a divine feminine or divine masculine means that you have woken up all 7 of these chakras. The feminine is then more solidly grounded in her bottom 3 chakras, and the masculine is more fully enlightened in his top 3 chakras. Then what happens is you have these physical, emotional, spiritual energies just spinning around you. I mean, it's captivating. It's like this sense of, I don't even know how to put it into words. I mean, it's just so electrifying, okay? Your energy centers are just activated. And so when these two beings come together, they activate, okay, I'm getting these cool visuals right now. It's like, imagine all 7 chakras coming together, and all 7 chakras are having sex. I told you this is for adults, okay? That's what I see. It's like it's not just one physical experience of masculine and feminine merging, okay? It's like all of your energy fields are pulled together for this merging, this sexual merging. And that is sacred sexuality, when it's something so pure and precious, and it's the passion, and it's the electricity, and it's bigger than you. It's the energy. And that is not something that can be duplicated. It is not something that can be manufactured, or it cannot be impersonated. It has to be genuine. And it has to be the feminine energy opens, softens, invites, and allows, as the masculine energy is clear, confident, direct. So when these two people have these abilities to be in their fullness, like the juiciness of their fullness, that's the magic, okay? And it's the desire, and it's the passion, and the rapture, and it's that sense of overwhelm. It's overwhelming because you've never had this with anybody else. And it's not what you thought, and it's completely overwhelming. And some people say they don't feel good afterwards because it's like all of their electrical fields just got activated with the sacred sexuality, and they just feel out of body. And it's something that you haven't felt. It's a passion for someone else you haven't felt or experienced, and it's different, like off the charts different. So, for example, the divine masculine could date or marry someone who looks like a porn star, and he could make all of his dream sex videos and fantasies with her, and it would not even compare to what true sacred sexuality is. Because, again, it can't be replicated or impersonated. It isn't something, it's not a sexual fantasy that you do on video, and it's not about, 50 Shades of Grey? It's not that, okay? That's not it. It's an energy. So sacred sexuality is the energy between the divine feminine energies and the divine masculine energies coming together and merging. And when they're both in alignment, that's when that third energy force is so strong and powerful. And it creates a whole new dimension of love, of pleasure, of everything. And it's also quite rare because there's a lot of sacred sexuality practices and rituals are not alive today. They're more ancient. They have been lost in technology, electronics, unhealthy sexuality that's ego-based or power-driven. Sacred sexuality is both people being in their true and full power. It's not 50-50. It's 100-100. And it's a shared desire and a shared passion that comes from within that is very emotional. And I also get how it's an energy that has been present in other lifetimes. In other lifetimes, maybe it wasn't fully realized or it wasn't fully honored or understood. And it can be shut down really easily, especially in those lifetimes when religion was so strong. Like Western Europe and all over the globe, there's a history of religion coming through and changing ancient practices and rituals. So that is part of why it was lost. And now it's an understanding that can come back and be alive and be safe with the right responsibilities and with the right person. So there's a sense here that the sacred sexuality is actually one of the perks of this journey, the rewards, the energy that you can share and experience. It's something that comes through when both people are open and ready for it because they've been at a certain point on their journey. They're now trusting each other. They're open. They understand who they are more than ever, and they're allowed to be in their power for one another. They don't have to dim that down. So sacred sexuality is so important, so key, and it's something that can be misunderstood, but it's the feminine feeling powerful in her sexual desires, urges, and her sexual self, and the masculine also feeling that way. They are mirrors of each other, and when they come together and when that merge happens, then it is the third life force that is activated and comes over them, and it's unlike anything else. Unlike anything else. Again, it isn't something that can just be experienced with somebody else that you find attractive or that you have sex with. It's not that. It's something much bigger. So I hope this gives you some important understandings around this part of the journey. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Thanks.